it's clear society is falling. We're all individuals are falling, the masses are falling, everybody's falling, even the structure itself. It's like everybody's trying to find traction. Everybody's trying to find their center of ground. But we're lucky if we can even find our center of gravity. Things are so uncertain. And this is just the mental, the emotional, the spiritual realm. Imagine when this shit goes over to the physical realm. And how will things really be? How bad? Because if things are like this, the way they are now, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, imagine how bad things will get once they turn physical. Because that's how things escalate. They move from the spiritual to the physical. It's like with an idea, with the vision of yourself in the future of being successful, and then you put the physical work into that, and then it eventually happens. And that's the way this world, this modern society is. We're all falling. Everything around us is falling apart. So many things are moving towards, physically, in the direction towards destruction and uncertainty. Watch when all of this shit really hits the fan and things really get bad. How bad will things be? Will things really be as apocalyptic as the Bible proclaims? Well, that's likely to be the case because the motherfuckers who wrote the Bible are the ones are in control of the infrastructure of society. So things are bound to be that bad. But it doesn't mean that things have to be as treacherous for you. So the solution isn't so much in the tangibles, it's more in the intangible mindset of certainty. That certainty is what you're going to have to define for yourself. You know, people will tell you go after this tangible thing, go get this girl, go get this car, go get this money, go get this physical material object. But I feel like that's the wrong idea. If you understand anything about natural law and anything, like I just mentioned before, everything starts in the intangibles and moves to the tangible. So if there's one thing you want to hold yourself to, is to a belief of certainty. And the certainty you have to hold yourself to is the things that often aren't what is talked about by the masses. You have to start with what you know right now, with this little small bubble. In a lot of ways, you're going to have to say, fuck what everybody else is saying. Fuck what the media is saying. Because the media is just saying a bunch of shit to make you feel, to just throw you off your center even further. So your center is going to have to be more based. They have to be based off the tangibles, but more into what you can see and touch in your everyday life. That's basically it. You have to move your emotions, move your center of being away from this technology in a way. You have to utilize it, but you have to move your being from it. You have to learn how to view it without bias. The middle way is the path to peace. Use your emotions and logic together to come up with the answers. Use what you can see and touch every day and compare it to what the information you're being given by the media, by what's on the internet, by just everything. You have to come up with your own ideas and decisions. And this is the best way to keep those things grounded, because is gonna, you're gonna, as things continue to crumble, um, you're gonna have to use that more to keep yourself centered and to re-center yourself when things become uncertain, such as this situation. And ultimately, you're gonna have to find and maintain your center with those things, with those new things, new ideas, evolving ideas that you've learned. And that's I guess that's how you're going to be able to find certainty in in the situation, regardless of how things may appear to be, how confusing and divisive and treacherous this road may be. Just know that everything, the illusions brought to you in this state, in this era, is a means to no end. There's no purpose behind it. There's nothing worth really working towards. So don't bother to kill yourself over it. Don't bother to work so hard. Just take it easy. This is the time to take it easy, but also remain focused, remain aware, and remain conscious, which is the hardest thing to do. The easiest thing to do when things are uncertain is to lose your fucking mind and to drink and to smoke and to just do crazy shit because everything seems to be crazy and pointless and mindless. But the hardest and most effective thing to do is to keep your cool and remain focused, vigilant, constantly learning, constantly on your center, on your square. Because they're going to do everything to make it seem like you're off your square, that society's off its square. Therefore, the infrastructure is off its square. And that way, they can control you, control everything around you that much more easier, that much more with force and effect. Therefore, chaos will reign. And I guess that's how you find certainty in this situation, in this craziness. So I'm out. You know, hope you learn something. Hope you take this and apply it. But whatever the case is, I understand. So I'm out. Peace.